Just the two of us. Two of us. Two of us. Вот так. Two of us. Вот так. Okay. Yeah, how's it going, Zendra? Yo, Proton, how's it going? Good morning. Proton, I'm gonna play your game today, by the way. This is when I do the Spotlight Saturdays. I didn't get the, actually didn't get a emulator, but I'm gonna do it later today in the evening, or not in the evening, in the afternoon. So I'm not sure what time it is for you, but I'll definitely have a vlog of it too, if you ever need any feedback. Or if you do need the feedback from when I play. But yeah, good morning. Go to your itch page. Yeah. I already saw the page. You can see it. I can check it out again. Do you have your itch on your? You don't. What is your itch again? Let's see, maybe I can find it myself. Proton. I know I downloaded it already. Yeah, I already downloaded it. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to play it later in the evening. Or, well, not in the evening, probably your evening. How is, bro, do you even sleep? I tried taking a nap. I was in bed for like an hour. I don't think I slept. I think my consciousness went somewhere, but I don't think I slept. So, and I couldn't go back to sleep, so I was like, you know what, fuck it. Let's do a stream. It'll be pretty chill though. I'm thinking it's gonna be a... The instructions are on the... Alright, sounds good. Sleep deprivation. I think every stream is a sleep deprivation stream, actually. And literally everyone I normally ask is asleep right now. Send it over. Oh shit. Dude. Oh, the sound plays on the main scene or in our world. It's in this. There's no way. No, that was our spawning sound. I believe. What the hell? I still haven't solved that problem with the whole. Yeah, how's it going, Recklor? My posture is pretty good, I think. What are you doing up this late, Recklor? It's way past your bedtime. My default state is tired, especially now. Yeah, I mean, you had a long stream too. You send the song over? No, not yet. Oh, did I post that I was streaming? No, I did not. Okay. So, I had a really good idea. But I'm gonna keep it a secret for now. I have a really good idea for a stream. Yo, Pop Phantom. Oh. Of course, it's Recklor. Thank you, Recklor. Recklor, you're already, like, I can't thank you enough for how many times you have gifted subs to my stream. Thank you. Something new selection? Alright, let's check it out. Alright, here it is. So, this is only 14 seconds. I assume it's an extension of this one. If you ask me, it's a hard bop. Alright. Let's see. It's a part that comes after the drop. Okay. Right. It sounds pretty good to me. I don't it's hard for me to give feedback on music because I don't know like what's considered, you know, like for someone who has no knowledge on music, this sounds amazing. But yeah, I wish I could like actually give you feedback. You know what I mean? But the whole song so far has been pretty good. Oh, you want a speedrun attempt, Papa Phantom? I can give you a speedrun attempt. Alright, let's do this. Because I didn't get to play through all of it. Alright. So, the demo that I actually sent you was only showcased 3 chapters, but there are 5 chapters in total that are like available currently. So I could do a quick playthrough. Let me go into the level manager. And we're just going to switch to private. I also need to make a private build pretty soon. But usually I set a deadline for the end of every month. So we do have a bit before I have to release the private version. So let's do it. Let's start it from here. God damn, it's so loud though. I don't know what the hell is wrong with that. You know what? Let me go into sound. Here, actually, let's go into our master sounds here. Just gonna lower everything. There we go. Okay. Here it is. Let me just make sure we're... Okay, so you have chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. We skipped 5 for now. Was that for music? Sorry, was that... for what game was that music? I think it was just a song that CSLR is working on. I don't think it's for a game in particular, but maybe I'm wrong about that. Just a song. I mean, not just any song. It's a song by CSLR. It's a special song. You know, I should do a thing where I show my webcam as well. I turned off my, I don't have my lights on. I didn't really want the bright lights on me today. So you guys see my green screen and everything. Let me copy this over for now. Oh, then, but my head is gonna like block everything. There it is. You can see a little mini version of my head. Okay. So I'll go into speedrun mode. This is actually going to be the first official speedrun. Hopefully nothing is broken. Here, wait, we're gonna restart. I gotta prepare my keyboard. Alrighty. Oh, wait. We need some... Alrighty. Restart game. 3, 2, 1. Well, but also, Papa, you did really well. By the way, I wasn't expecting... You caught me by surprise, because I was like, oh... Like, whenever you got to a room, I was like, oh, this is where the stream ends. And I was like, oh, shit. And every time I said that to myself, yeah, you proved me wrong. So good shit, man. You said that you were bad, but yeah, you're... For someone who... I assume you don't really play platformers, but you try. Yeah, you did really well. Even on this room, sometimes I struggle on this room, and I think you did better than I usually do on this room. But I think it's because that room is actually unfair, or like, it's not built correctly. Oh shit. And you were doing the speedrunning strats, you ignored some of these springs. I was like, oh. Papa Phantom, you might be a potential speedrunner. Not necessarily in my game, you know, just in general. You could be a top tier speedrunner with how you were playing. Undertale music? This is Celeste. We do have Undertale in this playlist, but this is Celeste. So yeah, I was just thinking to myself, I have a really good idea for a really cool... I want to call it, like... I don't know if it's considered it is a sense of marketing. I feel like everything on the internet at this point is like a marketing scheme. Not a scheme, like a marketing strategy. I thought of something really good for this game. So good that I want to keep it a secret for now. Marketing is how you get the bills paid. Yeah. Indeed. It feels like scummy that you have to like do that sort of thing. But you know, yeah. It's like... That's just the way it is. Again, I don't really care for the... Like... Obviously, everyone wants to make at least, you know... I think everyone just wants to survive. Or at least I want to survive. And I want to survive doing something that I enjoy doing. And that's game dev. But in order to do that, you obviously have to be smart about it. You can't just be casually... There is like a... It's a lot harder than other industries, especially game dev, because it's like, oh, that was interesting. We're going to be refactoring this mechanic anyway. Or even redoing it altogether. But I've never seen that before, actually. I think I know how to replicate that, though. But yeah, I thought of like a really cool marketing plan. It won't happen anytime soon, but... Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, actually. It gives me some time to think about what I actually want to do, too. because I literally just thought of it. Like, right before I started the stream, I was like, oh, this is a cool idea. And you guys will find out over the next maybe couple of months. I plan on doing it soon, actually. And it probably has been done before too. Like, it's not anything unique, but it kind of is unique. With how far I'm willing to take it, I think. But yeah, we'll see. I don't want to sound too ambitious or too naive because I don't know. None of the details have been figured out yet. Reminds me of a bit of Enigma. Sadness. The song is by, what's her name? Is it Leet? Embarrassing. I always listen to Celeste music. I forgot her name. Wait, this is not... Shit, we're losing time. I gotta check quickly. Lena Rain. Lena Rain. Okay. I don't know why... What the hell? Is this a bug? This I remember this was a bug from a long time ago. If you Alt-Tab... Interesting. Okay, well, our speedrun is ruined. It was because we were on the... I was Alt-Tabbed when we were switching scenes. Let me see. Alt-Tab too powerful, yeah. Let me see. It could also be... Wait, let's see. Whoa, okay. Let me say that again. So we went... let me try this again. The thing that's weird or unique about this... Let me see. Alt-Tab. Let it do its thing. We spawned in. See, our rooms have been registered, though, so that's interesting. And then... Okay. Well, I plan on rewriting this anyway. But that's interesting that the game broke like that. What we do, it's also a really... Honestly, I didn't like the way it was handled in the past, so at least I get a chance to redo it now. What we do in the editor... Oh no, in the game, on the ready function, we have like raycast checking for rooms that are next to each other. This was the only way for me to make the like rooms sort of dynamic, but we could do it in a better way. I made this system when I was like still fairly new to like Godot. Well, that sucks. Well, because now I have to redo every... I have to start from the beginning. Revisiting stream where I replay games. They don't know showcase from start to finish when they are done. And yours and arts is an easy top of my list. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Papa Phantom. Maybe by the time you revisit the game will be done. Hopefully. But in that case, the game might be way too difficult because... yeah, the difficulty is going to scale up compared to the levels that were in the demo, but yeah. Alright, so I guess I have to restart. Oh. And I remember there was I noticed a bug from when you played. Okay, so you can see here when we go into the main menu, our game crashes. I remember you went into the main menu from chapters 1? No, from chapter 2 you went into the main menu and you're like, oh, the main menu takes you out of the game. It wasn't, I don't think it took you out of the game purposefully. I think the game crashed. So that was a good thing for me to notice. Yeah, we recently added this. This is our... We ran all of this on a singleton, which, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I think we should have put it on the parent node of the enemies. That way we didn't have to run all this random stuff. We can just run like checks to see, like every time we switch scenes, to make sure that we handle everything in the in the singleton, but yeah, we'll fix that pretty soon. All right, let me write some of this stuff down before I forget. Okay. One thing I do with the 30-minute stream slots, and another thing, to dedicate multiple streams to finish a game. Oh, I see. Fair enough. Yeah, you'll probably get better over time too. All right. All right. So bugs/fixes. Exiting. Exiting chapter 1. Oh, sorry, chapter 2. Exiting chapter 2 to main menu. Crash. Also, the same thing with exiting menu from chapter 3 when in a room with eyeball enemies. Alright. So I guess maybe we'll do some bug fixing today. We'll see how tired I am. You know, I am going to turn on these lights though. I'll be too sleepy if I don't have like lights beaming into my face. Okay. Okay. Alright, I will speedrun the game Papa Phantom. The game won't crash as long as we don't switch between scenes at all. So I'll do that real quick. What type of games are your favorite? Indie games, easy answer. Don't have any actual preference. Sekiro or strat games? Oversaturated AAA games with no substance. I think we can all agree there. Yeah, I feel like AAA games have been like definitely decreasing in quality lately. From Sauce, yeah. Obviously there are some companies that are really good with that. FromSoft is definitely one of them. Or yeah, just good with the development. But I feel like a lot of AAAs, you know, they found the formula, and it's more so, you know, what do people want? They want good graphics. They want, you know, there's a formula to gameplay that everybody enjoys. Okay, so let's redo the speedrun here. Hopefully, you know, I'm actually going to try now. The other one, I was kind of winging it. Like, I wasn't really trying. This one, we're going to go super hard. I say that as we die in, like, the third room. I'm trying to think of other AAAs that I really liked. AAA games that I really liked. Detroit Become Human, like, certain games that, like, you know, if they have, like, a really good story, or, like, it's an immersive experience, like, they know, you know what you're getting yourself into. I hate when games put, like, my thing is, like, when games are hidden behind, or, like, the core gameplay loop is hidden behind a bunch of fluff, and, like, you know, they pretend it's, like, oh, you know, we're adding this feature so that the game feels more immersive, or something like that, and it's just, like, you know, the whole hold the A button for, for 2 seconds so that you can, just to waste your time. Like, stuff like that is what bothers me. Obviously, that's a really minor example, but, like, obviously, like, that can be expanded into, other mechanics in games that just waste your time and take you away from the gameplay. That's my issue. And another issue that I don't like is when games don't have like enough quality of life features. And yeah, again, it's just they put you through a bunch of you have to jump through a bunch of hoops just to progress. A bunch of fluff hoops. Grinding is one thing, but like if it's like, yeah, I think the context matters. If the developer is aware of the loop that they're trying to create, that's a different story. But if they're like just trying to, occupy your time with fluff when the game's intended mechanics were something else, that's when I don't like it. Oh shit. So much for speedrunning. I think talking is what distracts me. But here, we can still get a world record right now, considering no one has this version of the game. Oh my god, I'm trying to read the chat while playing. Yeah, indeed it is. Yep. And sometimes you want to feel like you're good enough to talk, but you always get humbled. I mean, it's easy when when I'm playing my own game, or easier, especially since the beginning chapters are not like intensively hard compared to Celeste. Yeah. Shit. Wonder tonight. We also have to. I keep forgetting I have to update this mechanic. We reset the player's position on the x-axis when they hit the eyeball, which feels. Oh shit! Oh, I saw. You could do that. I forgot. I'll have to figure out what to do there. It's a skip, but it's also like a very easy skip. But maybe that's okay. Oh shit, I forgot what I do here. Oh, fuck. So yeah, the end of the chapter, or sorry, the end of the demo on Steam is this room right here. Oh shit, are we gonna make it? Okay, there we go. But yeah, there's 2 more chapters, and you might have seen me play them before on the stream, this room right here. But yeah, I think this chapter is way too difficult for most people. I removed it from the demo, or it was never actually in the demo, in the public demo, because I'm trying to keep as many features away from people, just so that I have some, just so people have something to look forward to when the game is actually out. Because I really want to release. I honestly, like, feedback is so important. So like, having people play these rooms is actually way more important than, you know, I don't know, keeping the features hidden. But then at the same time, if I like keep releasing demos, then why am I even charging for the game at that point? So I don't know. That's why I started doing like private demos or like private playtests. But I might do another public one, including like the entire game. We'll see. Or maybe I could do something with like, I don't know, Kickstarter, where like, you know, you can have access to all of the new versions. I might do that, but I don't know when I'm gonna do a Kickstarter. So. Oh my goodness. Looks like, this is the hardest part of the game, so I have to. Oh shit. I remember dying in the same exact spot this morning. Dude, what the hell? Why am I doing something? So? Come on, brother. Oh my god. Okay. I'm blaming it on sleep deprivation. Come on. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, come on. Yo, Cricket. I'm in the middle of intense speed run right now. I'm actually... This is more than likely going to be the world record because it's the only submission so far. Shit. Oh. Even if I beat this in an hour, it's still the world record. Okay, come on. But I wanna get at least like sub 20. Oh my god. Dude, my fingers just... They don't know what to press. Okay, just gotta slow down. No, I can't slow down. I have to speed up. Crack my fingers. Okay. Dude. Yeah, I keep making the same mistake. My fingers are like just so used to pressing the wrong button. Oh my god. Wait. Did the time... Never mind, I think the time is fine. This, honestly, this chapter is such a breeze compared to that previous one. Wonder, maybe I should move that one. Yeah, chapter 4 is definitely the hardest chapter so far. I probably need to make it easier, actually. Or just introduce more levels to like slowly pace the player into getting better at the game. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not that challenging considering like what, it only took like 5 minutes to beat, but that's 5 minutes from someone who developed the game. So I don't know if that's fair. Yeah, we'll definitely get sub 20. You can see the game is slightly bugged in this room. You can see the player's body sometimes. I think it's when I dash out. Or no. I'm not entirely sure what causes that bug, but yeah, it's gonna... Oh no. It's... Yeah, this entire chapter is getting refactored at some point. The mechanic is gonna be redone completely. Not only... Memori, flashbacks, yeah. Have you considered using... Okay, 1 second. More relaxed rooms? Oh my god. As breaks in between? Yeah, for sure. The current design of rooms is like my first iteration of like, oh my god, of like pacing the player, or like showcasing the mechanics from like easy, or trying to go from like easy to medium to hard. But yeah, there's no breaks in between, and definitely I should be adding more breaks. Actually, towards the end of chapter 4, there are rooms like that give the player like a few more breaks. I think I've gotten into this habit of like making the player constantly go in most of my new chapters, and I kind of like it. Like, it is a cool design, but I don't know if it's an ideal design. 17 minutes, 0 collectibles. Yeah, it's actually a common in-game design for the push release kind of difficult, then breather. Yeah. Usually what you want to do, I remember watching like a GMTK video. It's like, if I remember correctly, it's kind of like you, like when you're first introducing a mechanic, you do something like, it's kind of like, okay, so like player, obstacle, then break, then obstacle, and then eventually you want to like create like basically more rooms where like now it becomes obstacle, or then basically this in a nutshell. You can do this like at least in my game, you can do this very easily by just creating rooms. So like, this could technically just be one room, and my way of like creating a break would be just having a smaller room. So like, this is one room that's showcasing, obstacle, break, obstacle, but you can literally just do one room that's an obstacle, and then the next room is another obstacle because their break is right here. You already have a checkpoint. So that's my attitude towards it, but for the longer rooms, it doesn't hurt to have like breaks in between too. I think that works. Then you can do it in a broader chapter base too. But yeah, I would like to maybe have a combination of both. Or at least practice doing more stuff like this. Because yeah, right now, especially in my larger rooms, it's just go. There's no breaks. It's, it's like, dash into this. Then, do a backflip and dash into this. Then go through this portal and, oh, there's spikes at the bottom of the portal. Stuff like that. Drawing shenanigans right now. But we'll see. Eventually, I'm probably going to scrape a lot of these rooms, and we'll probably like make it neater and everything. It's also totally possible some folks might find the game totally different things harder. Have you considered hooking game Yes, I have. I already do track, like I do have something locally tracking like, what state the player is in at all times. But yeah, I do plan on tracking like how the player dies and stuff like that. We'll do that maybe relatively soon. I think once I have like a more public version of the game, that's probably when I'll start doing that. But yeah, right now it's video analyzation. I always encourage people, like, watching Papa Phantom play was great. Is like he was the first person I actually saw play these first few rooms. So like, I noticed Papa Phantom struggling with. Yeah, I was surprised you actually didn't struggle with this room. But which one did you struggle with? I'm trying to see. Or just slightly struggle with. This one was a little bit of an issue. Yeah, I noticed you kept going for this spring. I was hoping people would go for this spring. Because Like you have to like base your movement on jumping here, then getting the perfect spot to hit this dash. But if you hit this one, it's perfect. So yeah. I've also been here in the audience asking for a lot of phallic imagery for specific levels. What's the status on that? Huh. We'll see. I don't want to let my fans down. So we'll definitely have some more phallic images in the game. Yeah, you can count on it. We'll see. No, that's a joke. If there are any phallic images in my game, it's purely coincidental. This isn't freaking I don't know, Walt Disney kid subliminal messaging stuff, whatever you want to call it. You to be doing this game solo is honestly the most impressive thing for me. For my own game, it's more of an issue of finding time now. Honestly, I'm about to discard Unity at this point because it takes so damn long to do anything. Honestly. Doing literally anything else like art, animations, assets, environments, particles, etc. It's already so much. The bum thing is, we had a programmer, but he had a kid, so he had to bow out. I see. Yeah, it can be challenging. The programming, I feel like the programming element is definitely the hardest part of game dev, or like finding, like what the hell? You do need a game. You need a programmer. Most of the time, I mean, like. There are some tools that can help you with that. But yeah, I guess for like a well-structured project, you might want a programmer. No sex in the smoke? Yeah. Line doesn't. I got it. Yeah, no sex in the smoke. No. I don't know those. What, there was like the one with the palace, and they had the. What about levels that go down and not up? It's very hard to design levels that go down and not up, because most of the mechanics revolve around, like, the thing is, when you have gravity in your game is working with gravity, so like it becomes so easy when like, imagine if you could just infinitely go up and all you have to do is dash down to bring yourself. So yeah. It is difficult to do. I try to do it, but yeah, like almost every time I try implementing a downwards level, I just scrap it. 'Cause it's never good. Or it's never as good as a, right side up level. Wonder if it's possible to beat a game while it's upside down. That'd be interesting. I mean, people are able to beat video games while, blind, like, while covering their eyes. So, I'm sure. So no downward dog levels. Yep. Could make a recommendation about downward levels, because I happen to know a easy good method. Oh yeah, what's that? All right. So, yeah, I really don't want to refactor handling the rooms just yet. Maybe I should. It will take like 2 or 3 days for us to get this working. I also want to see, can we try to at least figure out what happened Here, I'm gonna do this. I think I know how to replicate this bug. Be cool to do a circular level that has a smidgen of downward elements and then ends right next to where it started. I've tried doing that too, I swear. I've tried doing like rooms. Oh shit. Kind of like where's my pen? Like, you know, doing a loop-de-loop, where you like, you know, start out here, you go here, then you go right here, then you do this, basically. Or like, I mean, yeah, you could also go back here. The only way that's really possible is if you have like one-way platforms or like a mechanic that lets you go through walls, or like, you know, basically like a one-way system, or like you can only go this way. But then if you're up here, you can go down. I've tried, I swear. I couldn't get it to work. It's kind of hard with like also with like layers. Like I tried doing this actually with the original mechanic with the twilight area, because you know you're basically going like this, but there's no, you could make one-way platforms that basically block the player's position going this way, but then drawing the tile map to like go back around and then like perfectly look like it's, you know, maybe going underneath or going over. There was a lot that went into it, so I decided, I mean, it's definitely possible, but I felt like it wasn't worth my time for like one or two rooms that did this sort of thing. Mirrors the level like a pad or something that flips things around. That's a good idea. I was thinking of actually doing something similar where the entire chapter flips, or like if you beat the game, you know, New Game Plus is everything but mirrored, going backwards, left to right or something. We'll see. No, I appreciate the ideas. I feel bad because everything you're saying is like, I'm basically saying no. You keep recommending stuff and I'm just like, no, cricket. A big fan at the bottom mechanic. Have traps and lasers, etc. to slow down the descent, because unless the player dashes downwards, makes it super easy. That's a good point. And I do have fans in the game. I do have fans. I didn't like the way they were set up. So like I did have like you know, pretend that's a fan. I do have like things that shoot the player up, and then when you like fall down, there's like velocity added to the player. Give me testicles. All right, I'll read that out loud, but I wonder if I should like make my chat like, you know, there might be children online at 1 a.m. You never know, cricket. And kids don't know what these things are, you know? It's true. So yeah, I do have a fan mechanic. The one, okay, I feel like you guys keep recommending ideas and I keep shutting them down. Just do like I do, but put 18 plus. I wonder what's the harm in not, like, what happens if you talk about 18 plus stuff, but you don't have an 18 plus, like tag. But yeah, we'll have to see. So yeah, the one reason I don't like fans is because there's you know, you're like moving up and down, and it's an inconsistent variable. And it's something that I don't like in my game. I don't like inconsistency. Like, you know, your position could, like, you know, I mean, there's obviously going to be inconsistencies in a game, like at all points, depending on where the player presses a button. But this one especially adds a lot of variation because you're adding like momentum. You're adding like, you know, the velocity at which the player falls onto it, and then the velocity that you're also adding upwards when the player is in this like general vicinity. So it becomes really weird. So I removed it from the game since then. I could bring it back, and I think it could still be fun. It's just when you're making a precision platformer, or the type of precision platformer that I'm making, I didn't like how it worked out. But we'll see. Maybe we can make a consistent, a better version of a fan that just like, I don't know, gives you a minimum speed every time, you know, and a maximum speed every time. But yeah, thank you for the ideas that I will respectfully decline and tell you guys don't know what you're talking about. I'm just kidding. All right, I keep wanting to test out this mechanic. All right, we go here, and then I'm going to Alt Tab. We spawn in. Alt Tab back in. See, why didn't this room break? Here, let's go into chapter 2. Dash up, Alt Tab. So this is what happened. I Alt Tabbed. I did my own thing. We were talking for a little bit, and then I went back into the game. Well, let's I went on Chrome, started doing some other stuff. And then what the hell? Trippy ass background stage to mess with player optics. Big fan of the bottom works too, because all the method does is slow down the descent. I see. So, like super slow gravity, and then there's threats in the way. So just low gravity. Not a bad idea, Puppet Phantom. Hey, can he keep up? Gotta tap out, lady. Going to bed. Later, guys. Peace, Puppet Phantom. Thank you again for playing the game. Here, let me give you a shout out. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hopefully it never happens again. Eventually we're going to refactor how we handle switching between rooms. I think for now, it's okay the way it is. I would really love to know what exactly happened though. What can we do to test this out? Suggesting ideas to feed the. It's really just to feed the subconscious. You obviously know the game. No, yeah. Again, I actually do appreciate feedback or like suggestions of ideas. I'm. Yeah. I I like when people suggest ideas because it's. Even if I don't like the idea, obviously, I might even say, hey, I don't like your idea, and then like later down the line, like I'll sleep on it, and then I'll completely forget that you even suggested something, and I'll be like, oh, it'd be a great idea, and then it'll literally just be, your idea that you mentioned on stream or something. Um, but sometimes a bad idea is what you need for the muse. Yeah, for sure. I think having the stage be alive or something would be really interesting. Yeah, I agree. That's sort of what this chapter kind of is, with like the moving furniture in the background. And then with the chapter 3 with the red, like the organs and stuff, like the red spikes and stuff, like it could definitely look like it's alive if we like animate, like add subtle animations to the spikes, like maybe it's breathing or something. I definitely would have to like work with shaders at some point to make some of these things possible. But yeah. We shall see one of these days. I like making shit really, Cloby. Shaders are literally like the bane of my existence. I just look at like, honestly, I really just need to look at a shader, like an actual shader tutorial. Like usually I just go on, like Godot shaders or something. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, maybe this will work, for the game. Yeah, I really just need to sit down for a minute and look at what we could possibly add to our game. What's interesting? When we place one tile here, the next one immediately becomes another one, like another banner. Let me see if that's here too. If a banner does spawn. Another thing that we could do is maybe update how. Oh yeah. I think this will fix. I think this could fix everything actually. Right now, what we're doing with our hitboxes. What we could do is on the ready function of each of these rooms is update the size of our area 2D instead of doing it on the ready function. That way, there's no chance of it screwing up. Also, the animations of our fire nodes here. It's like 1 pixel too high. Or sorry, 1 pixel too low. I believe it's this one. Let me see. Yeah. So let me just try moving the node up. Let me hide. You know, I could have sworn I updated this before. Alright, there we go. I think that's all we have to do. I'll push your one down, just in case. Alright, hopefully that's everything. We have a tool script. Are we doing anything on the ready? Play, fire, randomize. What does play, fire do? Visible. Hurtbox collision. .y is equal to -4. It seems like it's fine. Okay. Oh, hurtbox.collision. No, never mind. We're good. Let me make sure. Okay. So do I want to handle the area 2Ds now, or like the checkboxes? Is there any other solution? I wonder if I should. I feel like we could find something online. Godot switching between rooms. What's the ideal way to switch between rooms? How to switch in 3. I can't believe we're looking at a tutorial on this 3 years into. This is like scenes though. You don't need scenes. I just want to see like. Oh, they're doing some crazy stuff actually. Honestly, I feel like we could just write our own transition between rooms. I'm also reluctant to just start rewriting how we handle rooms, or how we handle switching between rooms. If we do each of these, here, let me see something. You know what? Fuck it, let me look at. Let me back everything up first. So I guess this was demo 0.5.1. Alrighty. So this is our crazy room switcher. Yeah, I feel like I should just rewrite all of this. Like there's so much stuff going on here. Raycasts, ceiling raycast. Let me see something. When do we set on our raycast? Sorry, on our ready. Let me see. Handle lamps, connect lamp. Get adjacent room. Where is it? Where's our ready function? We don't have a ready function. We do this all in the room script, I guess. Let me see, checkpoint. Set checkpoint parent room. Get adjacent. Find checkpoints. Set. Oh, wait, let me look at this. Activate process room. Manage moths. Get adjacent room. Get ceiling. When do we run this? On area entered. If equal to player. When do we run get ceiling? Probably in the room somewhere. Change checkpoint size. Set adjacent room checkpoint size. Yeah, when we do this stuff, I think this is what messes with the game. Change checkpoint size. For checkpoint indoors.get children for our room, change checkpoint size. When do we run this? Oops. What the hell? On room entered, we say change checkpoint size for every time we enter a new room. Interesting. Okay. Are the collision shapes on the checkpoints set to be local to the scene inside? Are the collision shapes in the collision points set to be local to the scene inside of the shape of the resource? The collision shapes are inside this checkpoint. They're a child of this scene. And the owner is this scene. Does that answer your question? But yeah, we did run it a lot. We did run a lot of it on the room scene. So like the room is the parent of this room switcher. So inside the collision shape 2D, the shape resource in the inspector can be expanded and set to local. If you are modifying the shape, it's not local, then it'll modify. Oh yeah, they're all local. They're all, I'm pretty sure they're all unique. We can test, actually, I hope I made them unique. Let's see. Actually, you know what I think I do? I don't think I actually modified the scale of them, or like the rectangle themselves. I think I modified the scale of the node itself, not the shape. I don't remember. Let me see. Yeah, we say dot scale. The extents are set to 1, 1. So the extents of all of them are all 1. And then the scale is messed. Yeah, local to scene. It doesn't really mess with the game because they can all be the same. It could all be the same rectangle. Because I don't mess with it. I don't mess with the shape itself. I mess with the scale of this. I mess with these variables. Not this one. Although it would have been probably better for us to mess with the... I'm pretty sure you shouldn't really mess with the scale of a rectangle. I mean, it works, but yeah. Ideally, we should have messed with this, but... Oh shit, was this 11? Messing with the scale only works if you go in one direction, but if you try to go back the other way, it messes up. I see. So what I do, if I remember correctly, is we set the distance, or yeah, we set the position. So again, this wasn't handled. This is why we have to mess with it. What happens on the ready is like, or like whenever the room is processed, we push it to the middle, and then we expand it. Yo, how's it going, homeless bag? And Hyperins live, welcome. But yeah, we're probably gonna. I probably should redo this. This was like the first method of like how we switched between scenes, and then once my levels started getting really large, I just kept this method and we just expanded on it. And I don't think we should. All right, I mean we can keep the area 2Ds, but like how we're handling like adjacent rooms, I think we could do something better there. But I'm not entirely sure what. Like, raycast seemed to be a decent solution, but I don't know if it's the best solution. Every time I read Hyperion's, I keep thinking Hyperion, or I keep wanting to say Hyperion. Those flames, do they... do the different colors have different properties? No. Well, the only different property is that the only different property is that they're connected to different colored pressure plates. So like the red pressure plate turns off the red flames, the blue pressure plate turns off the blue flames. That's the only thing unique to these nodes. That's cool? Oh, thank you. Yeah, but it's Hyperion's. Yeah. I don't know, my brain keeps running to say Hyperion, though. Alright. So maybe we can start working on a new room switcher? Although, I would hate to have to re-add these nodes. Let's give it a shot. Let's do this. Alright, so I'm thinking of adding a tool script. This could make our life so much easier. And what we'll do in the tool script is this is how we'll edit the size of them. And then every room will just do its thing every time. Alright, so let's say func. So the get ceiling function right here. Force raycast update, ceiling raycast is colliding, we do all of this stuff. Honestly, we could just run it on the function and see what happens. Fuck it, let's do it. We backed everything up. So I'm gonna add a tool script. Nothing is running on our ready function anyway. We backed everything up, right? Okay. And yeah, we'll just say get ceiling. In fact, what we could also do is in the ready function of our world, in particle physics, Hyperion is a baryon containing one or more strange quarks. Yeah, I know almost nothing about physics. Actually, no, I remember I had a, let's call him a roommate. I had a roommate who was like a physics professor. He used to always talk about, like, he studied like, are there like, in an atom, there's like a max of like 8 quarks or something like that. Oh, 3 quarks in a proton. I don't know if that's the thing, but I remember they mentioning that in like recent studies, they found that there might be like a fourth quark or something like that. But I might be misremembering what he said. One or more strange quarks. You know my project, the major energy generation will use hyperintech. No, I don't know your project. What is it? Oh, right, you're freaking... Dude, I forgot your hyperin, your violence. My bad. Oh, but yeah, how's the project coming along? Hyperins. Alright, wait, let me see. So yeah, we could run get ceiling on the ready function. We want to run this on, what is it, if... How do you check if not editor or something? Godot check not editor. Not editor hint. If engine dot is editor hint. Ooh. So yeah, we could run this on the ready everywhere. I think this would solve our issue with collisions, I think. We could also just store all of this information in each of our rooms. If we're at this point, we can have a tool script running on the rooms and save all of this data. I wonder, yeah, because I remember messing with the ceiling was what was originally. I remember I had a bug with the game, and the main issue was that messing with the scale was screwing up the game, I think. Or like manipulating the size on the ready function could like somehow affect area 2Ds. So yeah, now you can see what we could do now. Honestly, we can also just remove the raycast at this point, because it'll never need to be ran again. If it... Wait. Actually, I wonder. So if we save this... if I run this... Let me see something. Visible collision shapes. Okay, wait. So yeah, we did this, but let me also remove the get ceiling script. So change checkpoint size. Let's just pass this. Set adjacent room checkpoint sizes. So yeah, we don't have to do this anymore. If we can just run it on the ready, This was like before I even knew tool scripts existed. Oh, but look, what the hell? Wow. Oh, wait, what? So, wait. See this again. It's not technically... They're not saved. These scenes are not saved. But how come? Oh, I guess because... Okay. What is a tool script? A tool script is a script that runs in your editor. And not in the game. So you can like manipulate nodes later on. Or sorry, you can manipulate your nodes in your editor. And not on the ready, or like, yeah, during runtime. Let me think about this. Let me see. Let me try this again. I'm sure we can figure it out though, to make this work. One, we could check what the root of the scene is, and we could just save these locally to the room. So like have the rooms actually run this in the ready script, and then save the scene automatically. But yeah, let me see this. But I'm also wondering if we're gonna do this. I feel like there's a better solution to this. Just in general, we could probably do something better. I'm actually surprised these are even working. I'm surprised our game hasn't broken yet. Learned 3x3 tiling and animated the character. Looking at what you're doing is amazing because my game isn't close to as advanced as yours, but I feel like hell yeah. So I will say I'm not like an amazing programmer or like, you know, it really just takes time and dedication to like make a good game. Yeah, people always say like, oh wow, your game is so good, but yeah, I think they just don't realize like, yeah, it doesn't take skill, it just takes time, investment, also like a lot of learning, or like learning from your mistakes. There's gonna be, sometimes it feels like, you know, you're making a bunch of, you're going backwards a lot of the time. You know, you thought you solved something and then you realize, oh shit, this is actually, like right now, we're working on a mechanic that's been in the game since like, you know, not day one, but like, you know, since the early days, and now I have to refactor it. But that's just how it is. Okay, so yeah, honestly, it's not broken right now, but there's potential for it to be broken, so I do want to fix this. We could save this locally. Actually, I wonder what were to happen right now if I saved the rooms. Let's see. So I just saved everything. We're about to find out. We just broke our whole game. Let's see. Oh, I didn't. Project settings. Visible collision shapes. No. Okay, we didn't break our whole game, but it still doesn't work as intended. What should we do with these hitboxes? So we could go into each of these rooms. We could run another ready script on our room script, and basically go through these rooms and save the size of these rooms. Here, wait, actually, I want to see it. I feel like there's another ceiling script that we're running somewhere. Let me see, ceiling. All right, this is gonna be in our room. Whatever we're using to get ceiling, I feel like this is get ceiling in the room. This has been commented out. If does not equal null, adjacent point dot get ceiling on area entered. Oh, we did area entered? I see something. Pass. Okay. So now every checkpoint is just a little box, which we don't want. And right now it's still running on. Okay, so what we could do in our room script, let's do it. We can resave each of these rooms. We could even do it. No, I think it's best to do it in the demo. I'm just wondering, when does the ready function? Because sometimes I feel like the ready function doesn't always run on a tool script. But let me just make sure. Godot, when does ready tool scripts run? I think it does run all the time. Really need to use since I figured out that they exist. I think I found out about them way too late. Like, I love using them now. I used to just run so much stuff on the ready function, like, you know, just on the ready, but like there's just so much that you can do in the editor. Makes your life easy. Yeah, so the only issue is that sometimes the ready function won't run. So that could potentially break our game. But if we like load up a chapter every time, and if we're running this every time, I think it'll be fine. We can even run this whenever we switch to the main scene. Oh wait, no, we cannot, because main scene doesn't actually have the room. For the most part, they'll always be fixed. We could maybe run this also on. Yeah, we could always just double check for hitboxes. It's not that deep. I'm actually curious. So the ready function, let me try running this. Like, let's say I delete this node, and then I duplicate this. When's the ready? So I guess I have to rerun this room. So I have to close it and then open it again. So yeah, that's the only problem. But if we run it from the room, like let's say we run it here, we could just save it every time. Like, we look for room switchers or checkpoints, and we just resave the game every time. Same with these nodes. We could do the same thing here. And we'll know what we could do with our script too. We'll know exactly which rooms didn't update because they won't have these red lines. These nodes. Okay, so yeah, let me go back here. All right, let's go into our room script real quick. And we're gonna make a. Do we have a ready function? No, we don't. Do not. Okay. We're gonna create a function called save. Save checkpoint sizes. Or yeah, save. Yeah, let's just say save checkpoints. This is going to be. We're gonna want to probably save it recursively, similar to how we did it. Get owners of children. So here, I'm just gonna copy this. But something is gonna change here. The owner is going to be, so we're checking the main node, the room node, input node, and the counter. Here, let's do this. Whoops, we deleted the do save nodes, save checkpoint nodes. We're not going to save anything yet. Okay, for child and input node dot get children. If child dot get owner is equal to main node, we don't want to say that. We're going to say if child dot get. We can say dot get type, or we can also check. Because I think we do check for types. Let me see. Or we have a type in our room switcher. We can also check if it's in a group. Oh. Nodes in group. We could also just check for nodes in group and save it. I think that might be quicker. I wonder if we'll have to see. Wait. That actually might be much quicker. But I don't know. Let's see. So yeah, usually we have this node as a room switcher, but I'm going to see something. I'm going to add it to a group right now. It's already in a group, actually. It's in the checkpoints group. So let me copy this. Let's go into here. Into our rooms script. And we're just going to say if child dot is in. Or wait, can we just wait before we do anything? Let's try this. Get nodes in group checkpoints. This would actually be so much easier if it works like this. We don't need any arguments right now. We'll just call this void. And we do need to create a new setget here. Let's do Oh, yeah, we do. That's so much easier. Wow. Okay. So we get all our nodes, it seems. Let me see. Checkpoint node dot get owner. Room 0, room 1. Wow, okay. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to run this on the ready function of our room script, and we're not going to run it on the room switcher at all. Let me get rid of this. Get ceiling. I'm just going to remove all of it. Hopefully, I wonder if I do this, does everything just update and go back to normal? Everything becomes this little square here. Okay. That's okay. So everything is now teeny tiny square. But what we're gonna do instead is for node and get tree, we're gonna say node if node dot. I mean, usually the owner is going to be the room, so we actually don't even have to check the owner. What we do need to do is say node dot get ceiling. And then we need to save. Once we do this, then we have to save the game again. So we just have to save all of our rooms. We do need to make sure. The only issue though is that if we run some other tool script in our game and we're saving the nodes, this could like screw up the game. Like we can be saving script, like saving. What am I trying to say? We could be saving the checkpoints, but at the same time, we'll be saving any other, like, I don't know, manipulations that we do on our rooms. So if I accidentally, run a script that says, hey, delete all tiles, and then we click on the save node, then it can, like, screw everything up. I wonder if there's a way to only save the fact that we changed the room. We do have double checks. This is what this is the only thing that is kind of annoying with the tool scripts is that when you have these this is how I use set gets. Basically, we click on reset spikes or save rooms or polish rooms. If you don't if you run this script, sometimes they automatically just run. They're set to true automatically. Here, let me see. Like for instance, save rooms. Like if I close, here, let's save this chapter. Let's close it. See, you can even see it right now. The script that we just added to run get ceiling. I didn't say to run the script, and yet it still ran. So that's the only thing that's kind of risky. I don't know if there's I don't know if any solution for that. Well, my solution is to have an extra. What I do usually is I have an extra export value if we really want to make sure that we're double checking. So we have check polish, save for sure. If I really want to save a room, I click on this first and then I save the room. So yeah, that's the only solution I've thought of so far. But we want to save this all the time. We want this to be saved in the game. So that's another problem. What we could do is run this as a tool script for now, and we'll pay attention to this at all times going forward. That's another solution. It's not really something you can automate, but at the same time, it's not too difficult to just click on a button and manipulate these values. So we can run this on a tool script of the checkpoint. We could leave it like this for now. So actually, what I'll do is I'm going to save the scene. So we will have a tool script specifically for. Here, see, like right now they're kind of messed up. But if we go back here, they're all perfect. Well, wait, what? Oh, they're not perfect because. Yeah, see, like it's so inconsistent. Let me see. What happens if I. Here, let's say we don't save. Let's go back into world demo. World demo. Whoops. Alright, so yeah. Let's go into the room script. We say save checkpoint nodes. If we go into this room and we say save checkpoints, you'll see everything gets updated. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create another script right now to double check if we want to save these nodes. Because we're never. I think what we're gonna do is we're never actually gonna run it here. This is only for like if we really want to update the nodes like in other chapters. But usually how this is gonna be done is they're gonna be updated every time we enter or every time we edit a room. This is where we'll run the script. So yeah, there's also this is a tool script, but there's also editor scripts that we can mess with. I've never tried editor scripts. Let me see. Editor script. Godot editor. We could try making an editor script. I think there's a slight difference though. You have to like click on the script. Wait, no. Let's see. Godot tool script versus editor script. Base script that can be used to add extension functions to the editor. This might be too much for me right now. Base script that can be blah 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 blah. Yeah, we might ignore this for now. Okay. Oh, I'm also wondering. Let me look one more thing up. Godot save a specific node to a scene. I don't think that's possible. No. If we like remove the owner of a scene and then we save it. No, I don't think there's any way to go about it. You know what I think we're gonna do? Before we save this, we don't actually need another variable. I'm just gonna say we have to make sure save for sure is set to true as well, and that's it. Problem solved. But yeah, we're also gonna run this on the room script too. There's gonna be two different scripts handling this. Save room nodes for node and get tree.get nodes and checkpoints. Node.get ceiling, and then after we do this, we're going to say actually we're gonna do this if save for sure. Do that, and then we're also going to say, I think we need another script specifically, because yeah, this sets owners. Oh, it's save room for rooms. That's all we have to do. Get owners of children. We don't need all of this stuff. We just want to Actually, yeah, this is kind of nice because then, let me see, is there anything else? Wonder if there's something that we don't need in this script. Var packscene temp global packscene pack input global position is equal to temp global position. We reset the global position and file path saving file resource.save. Okay. We don't need to do this. I feel like I kind of want to make a new function specifically for saving. Or we can create, where do we run save room? Save room here. Save every room. Yeah, we could make a script specifically for what does save every room. When do we run save every room? Save every. Wait a second. Oh, okay. We do a save for sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna make it a quick script. We just don't want this. Get owners, because then as long as we don't, because the owners already exist, so there's no point. We just need to make sure that we're saving the scene and that's it. So I'm just gonna make a new quick function called func save rooms save rooms for checkpoints. And we'll say for room and get children. So save room, but like we could say save room and like set owners or something. Like we could do this, set owners. And then here we would say save room true. And then for this one, we'd say save room false. And then set new owners. If set new owners, get owners, children. There we go. That'll fix everything. So save rooms for checkpoints. So we would say, yeah, just save room for checkpoints. But yeah, if save for sure, then let's make sure save for sure is set to false here. Which it is. Save room for checkpoints. And that's it. Moment of truth. So yeah, this won't work. Let's try. So we say save checkpoint, save checkpoints, right? Nothing happens. But if we say save for sure and save checkpoints, boom. Now everything is saved. You can get rid of save for sure. And if we run this in game, hopefully everything is not broken anymore. Visible collision shapes. Main scene. Ah, what? What? We must be running it so oh, you know why? We didn't actually set the owners. I don't think. Yeah, we just said node.getCeiling, but we also have to say wait, no. if we're saving the checkpoints, get ceiling. This should have worked. No? Let's see. World demo. Save for sure. Save checkpoints. So we're saving the rooms currently. But oh, wait a second. I'm also curious what happens if we go into this. Say we're in this room now. We might have multiple rooms. No, we don't. So yeah, I guess we have to redo the owner, because the owner is still, reset the owner, I guess. Let's give it a shot. What do we have to lose? We might get double tiles. That's the only problem. We shouldn't though. I don't think. Let me. The owner is the room, so I believe. Do we have a? We don't have a type. That shouldn't matter. It's always the room. Actually, it doesn't really matter. The owner's the same, so I don't know why it's not saving, actually. Here, we can even print it out.
Hello there.
Hackeron, how's it going?
Hello there.
Oh, Zendra. Hello there. Hello there. No dugout owner. Save checkpoints. As you can see, the owners are the rooms. And we're saving the rooms. Working on my super cool CLI tool, basically. What's a CLI tool? You might have mentioned it before, and I also just... Command line interface. Text-based user interface. Runs program to manage computer files. You doing banana backing? No. It just looks like I am because of the angle. Roman use terminal. Yes, now I remember we had this conversation. Okay, wait. But you see, it doesn't save. No point in using vacant points. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like my posture is bad, but maybe I do see it on the camera. Like, it looks like it's bad. But, like, I don't know. I feel like my back is kind of straight. I don't know. Probably the camera angle. Yeah, or I'm just saying that so you guys can leave me alone. But yeah, my camera is pretty high. Like, I feel like it should be lower, but it's like, yeah, it's above my head. So yeah, the camera, the owner is the node. Is the room, I mean to say. And yet, It is not saved. The info is not saved. Why? Maybe we're not saving the info correctly. Save rooms for checkpoints. So we say false, and we say if saved for sure, packed scene, packed global position, set new owners. We say get children of owners, and we say, if it's equal to the main node, we set the new owner to be the room node. Oh, wait a second. Let me see something. So we ran get ceiling, or we ran this. We saved our scene, and let's do this again for node and get tree get nodes in group for checkpoints. Node, we'll say hello there, put it down here. Let's see if this does anything, or what it returns. Save checkpoints. So hello there is still returning room 190. So the info is saved. Press Control Save. We close world demo. We open world demo, and then they go back to their original size. Oh. Let's see. Maybe we're still running something on this script. On the ready. It's a tool script. We need it to be a tool script. What am I missing? We've saved everything in the past. Maybe we have to like re-establish what the owner is. I don't know. I could try that. It wouldn't hurt. So if we go into, let's say we go here. So save room for checkpoints. I think we're just gonna make a new script real quick. And what we're gonna do is say if we can, oh shit. So I have to do a like get owners of children, or like reset owner or something like that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's say like func reset owner. Of input room, and we're gonna have to create like a counter. Int. Basically we're gonna go through every single node in our game. You don't have to go through actually, no, we don't have to go through every node. We can just say For node. Yeah, wait. Maybe we can just do this. Save room checkpoints. Let me see something. I feel like we could just do it here. For node in. I feel like this is stupid that we have to do this. Node.getOwner. We're gonna say node.setOwner. Or node.getOwner. Before we save anything, let's just make sure this doesn't like cause a implosion. You know what it could have been also? It could have been that we had that scene open. That could have been what was messing with us. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't make sense that these scenes aren't saving, but it could have been that we had the checkpoint node open. Save checkpoints. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like that could have been. I feel like that might have been the problem. Nope, it's not the problem. Why? All right, I guess we'll try this out. So yeah, we can save our scenes here. I'm just worried that if we do this, we're gonna get doubles of everything. Damn, that didn't work. Unexpected. Oh wait, what? Rooms 23. Oh, maybe. What the hell? Yeah, it's still not working. We're doing something wrong. What could I do instead? How do I need to figure out why this is not working though. Like, why is it not saving at all? It keeps resetting itself. But we don't have a ready function. We don't have anything running here. So it doesn't make sense. What the hell? Okay. Let me try running. I'm gonna try running like another script, another type of script. Let's just mess with like, adding a sprite node or something. Let's do this real quick. It's literally just gonna be a sprite. Because yeah, it's weird that it's not saving. I don't know why. So instead of saying get ceiling, we're going to say add sprite. Site owner, let's comment this out for now. So you can see a Godot icon everywhere. And we save rooms for checkpoints. Oh, but the owner, we didn't save the owner of this new. Is that the problem? But yeah, let's see. The node already exists. Extents is equal to 1. Scale.y is equal to the distance. The collision box. Try making this unique, maybe? Whoops. The owner of this node is when we mess with these values, the owner is still the owner of the hitbox is still the checkpoint node, and it just goes back to its original shape. I think that's the problem. I wonder if we want to set the owner to be the room owner. How's it going, Tomer? So yeah, the issue with setting it as the I can see so many problems with having it a new owner though. Because if we make the owner, let's say we make it the room, everything kind of gets screwed over, kind of. For one, the hitboxes of each of our rooms get like messed up. Let me think this through. Currently, we're setting these nodes. We're messing with the hitbox in our room script. The rooms are telling them to expand. The owners are these nodes. So once you reset the scene, the owner already says, "Hey, you know, my info is you know, the box is supposed to be, you know, this small." What we could do maybe is add. Wonder if this would work. If we go into each of these rooms, or we can go into each of these checkpoints. We can go into the checkpoints and maybe just set a variable. You know, you're supposed to be, let's say, set scale. So we could do something like that. I think that would work. And then, like, technically what we could also do is set the room owner, set the room to own this box. But then if we were to, like, go back into this room, then the structure, it would be basically, the new checkpoints would be, it would be checkpoint, and then it would actually have a child of a collision shape inside. Which would be weird because, well, let me see. Yeah, it would be weird because the main node is a node 2D, and we'd be setting the owner to be this collision shape 2D, which is weird. So it might be better if we can somehow set a variable. I guess an export variable. Come on. Oh, come on. Does this not work? Oh, what the hell? Godot is just... Don't save. Okay, I'm just closing everything. So yeah, let's mess with that. We'll set an export variable here. And then what we'll do on the ready, I guess what we could do on the ready of every of we'll have another tool script on our checkpoint. Checking for extents. Yeah, let's try that. If this doesn't work, I don't know what will. But I think this is promising. I don't know if you can... let's try this first, because I don't know if you can actually save... I've never tried saving export variables. Or if it'll even save on the nodes. Let's see. Hopefully we didn't break anything in our game. Like, let me see. Seems like everything is fine. Cool. So let's go back to our room switcher. We're going to create an export variable here. We'll call it collision shape scale is equal to we'll set it to 1,1. And then I think what we'll want to do on the ready function is basically set it to, whoops. Let me get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Okay. What the hell? So, whatever this collision shape is, collision box. Is that what we set the shape to? Yeah, collision box dot scale is equal to the extents. Oh, sorry. Collision shape scale. Okay, so now what we can do. But it still sucks. Let me see if this works first. Oh wait, this might not even work. Because the owner is still going to be messed up. This is like the same thing in a nutshell. Unless, wait. Any progress? I thought I was onto something, but I think it's all been in vain. Yeah. Wait, I'm still I think it might not have potential. I too am nowhere. We update these values for the export variable. So when we do this, we just save these variables. So the export, it gets saved forever. Let me make sure that let's just make sure that these variables get saved. That's what, I think I lost track of what I was trying to do. Let me do this. Currently, we have this new collision shape variable. By default, they're all set to 1, 1. What we're gonna do. Also, yeah, Obsidian's pretty nice. I want to look at your setup. Sure. Here, wait, let me do this. The export value, collision shape scale. We're just gonna set equal to, just say it's equal to 2, 2. Let's run this. Yeah, I feel like this information, I don't know if it's going to save. But maybe it will because, yeah, let's see. So collision shape, let's go into world demo. Let's go into tool script. And instead of saying at sprite, we're going to say node dot set scale from export. Save rooms for checkpoints. And so save for sure, save checkpoints. And the owner has been updated. Let's go into each of these rooms. Let's see. Oh, it's been updated. 2.2. He posted on it. So actually, I think this will work. So once we set these values, what we do is on the ready function of these nodes is we set it based on whatever collision shape we got here. And that's it. Problem solved. Posted on Discord. Okay. So it's good. I'm wondering if so everything has been set to 2.2. Let me see something. If I save everything and close, say we just close, save and close everything. Let's go back into world demo. I'm just gonna open up a random room, and let's say we go here. Okay, yeah, it's saved as 2.2. I'll be right back. I'm gonna pee. Obsidian Flex. Being eternal is not equal to being deathless. They are different concepts. One can live forever, one is undying. Or other is undying, I can't read. Stop reading bullshit. That's what you wrote. Doesn't mean you read it. It's a nice setup. Dude, I do like mine though. There's beauty in simplicity. I didn't even know you can edit the stuffs. I write gibberish. To make it translucent. And custom colors. So you have to do it all yourself. I see. How's it going, Nathir? My programming language is gibberish. My programming language is spaghetti. So, okay. So, we got this to work. Well, we didn't get it to work yet, but we figured it out. I think we figured out how to make this work really well. Relatively well. Also, you guys know Jotson's, let me see. Yeah, it might not work actually. Let me see. Remember I tried using it and it like broke my computer. See? Yeah, it doesn't work for me. I don't know why. I'm sure there's something that you have to edit. What is Kappa, Ross? Who's Kappa? Kappa. I don't know all the memes used on Twitch. Kappa meme? Who even is this person? Sarcasm. Right. Well, what does Kek W mean? Oh, it's just this face. I know you're supposed to have like what's it called? Twitch Better TV or something like that. I thought how do you get Better TV? Better TTV. Have you guys heard of the Better motherfucking website? Or there's another one. You gonna get hammered? Everybody uses this Better TTV is a separate program that streams Twitch and has its own emotes. Is this what you want? Or is there something else? Because I know sometimes people say Kek W and I'm like, last time I checked, these big apps were cracking down on everything using their site. whatever. You can find Google with it. Sure, you can't find Google with Google. Alright, so now what we do in our script here is in our ready function. Look how cool this is. Look at the hoops we have to jump through to make this work. If engine dot is editor, is editor hint? Editor. What are you using as a desktop background, by the way? Yo, Else Dragoon. How goes the war? It's going alright. It's a constant battle between, honestly, just me and myself. Recently just updated a new demo, actually. So we're doing pretty good on progress, but now I'm trying to do some other shenanigans at the moment. Am I in Ukraine now? It's a joke. When is the private demo coming out? So I'm thinking we can kind of postpone the private demo because there's not really anything new in the private demo. At the moment, like it was just everything that was in 0.4 plus the new movement, and then everything in Steam is 0.5. I can try uploading, like if we fix all of these bugs that are bothering me at the moment, maybe I'll do it by next Friday. Unless you really want but you want a game with 5 chapters. I see. Give me a few more days. I do want it to be perfect. The War of Game Development. Sorry. Yes, the War of Game Development. Sounds like an little NSFW. If you want to know what the private demo includes, it cost 4,000 fake internet points. Yeah, 4K fake internet points. Well, you can get the private demo. Private demo on OnlyFans, yeah. 69 FIP. Can it order you to drink 40 times instead? Yeah, you can try. How's it going, Else Dragoon? What you been up to? I haven't been on your streams lately. I was actually showcasing your stream at some point. I was like, I wanted to show your stream, but you don't have any VODs, or I didn't see any VODs. I mean, yeah, I totally could have been in Ukraine. I am. The only issue is that I'm actually not Ukrainian, but Russian. So I would be on the other side. No, I'm kidding. I am Russian, but I don't, support the war or anything like that. I'm not from Russia or anything like that either. What's messed up about the Ukrainian president is saying it's okay to start bringing the war to Russian soil. I was like, what the fuck? Interesting. I mean, if the Ukrainian president, okay, one, I don't know if I should even bring this up because one, I know nothing about the war. I'm definitely uneducated on the topic. But I'm like wondering what the justification of it could be, and what if it's that? Am I hearing something? Are they tapping into my phone line? Like maybe it makes sense if they have like, I don't know, protection of like, I know Ukraine is not technically a part of NATO, but like if something were to like, I'm sure they're getting some sort of funding with like maybe missiles or some sort of military equipment where it actually makes sense for them maybe to attack Russia. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know anything about the war. Not that I don't care. It's just, yeah, I don't know. My algorithms don't feed me the information. I'd rather me know more about like Valorant or, what's going on in the most important country in the world. It's all that really matters. Or like the Kardashians. I think that's probably far more important than Ukraine at the moment. That was sarcasm, by the way. That was a Kek W. No, that was a kappa. My algorithm gives me Pokemon standing up compilations. That's great. I'm happy for you. That was not try harder next time. Okay, so if engine editor hint, what we're gonna say is literally just say collision box dot shape or dot scale is equal to collision scale, and that's it. That's literally all it is. Hopefully, we should see a scale. Here, let's set it to 4:4 so it's noticeable. Okay, so if we look at our scene, it's just a normal little square. Nothing's happening. Still, nothing's happening. Right now, it has updated to a 2-2. 2-2. But now we say save checkpoints. And as you can see, nothing has happened. But if we close it, yeah, there we go. And now it's 4-4. Look at that. This is not what we want to happen, but we're on the right path. We're doing good for ourselves. The other weird thing, though, is what are we scaling? What are we scaling? Because seems like oh, I guess the extents, okay, because it's 4-1, it scales up. But yeah, so what we can do now, when we say set scale from export, boom, 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 boom. You get recommendations. I don't even know what I get. I'm actually scared to kind of share it, but I really don't even use YouTube. I feel like anything that's sus on my YouTube is just gonna be just what YouTube thinks I want. But I'm still not gonna share it. I mean, none of this seems sus though. As I say. Yeah, we'll keep this a secret. Just show it. Yeah. What's this with the our newer? Oh, it's because we did this. Okay. All right. So I think we solved the whole. No, actually, I don't think my. Let's see all your NSFW searches. Yeah, I actually don't. I feel like you guys see my search history sometimes. Like sometimes, you see my most recent Google search. My history is pretty clean on my computer. Let me see. What's the first thing that pops up? Better TV, Kappa, Proton Fig. I mean, so far it's pretty clean. But I'd be afraid to show my entire history. I don't know what's on there. I see NSFW. Some things do show up for the search of NSFW, but it's nothing. It's like Reddit, NSFW, like Reddit, NSFW warning, not an actual. Must be the phone? Yeah. How'd you know? There it is. I mean, come on. Of course it's on the phone. Where else would it be? Like, who even uses their... I don't know. Actually, I know some people who use their computer. It feels weird, though. It feels dirty, Sort of like, don't shit where you eat. I feel like I never do anything weird on my computer. I don't do weird things, but if I were to do weird things, it wouldn't be on my computer. Or it'll just be on incognito. Like, if you're I even search up things like, yeah, exactly. Just use a private tab. Even for things that are not even NSFW, like if I just want to look up something personal. I can't think of a good example, probably because I don't want to share it. But if there's something, hey, how to make symlinks on Windows. I see. So, I've been getting distracted. Honestly, all we need to do let me get you a link. LTT streaming right now. Who's that? Collision scale is set to 1:1. Collision box. So the extents we by default set to 1. I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna set this to 1, just because I think that's what we usually set it to. And what we're gonna want to do is distance. We're gonna want to save the position as well. Position is equal to distance divided by 2 plus 8. Who is this person? Is this some sus link right now? Henry Stickman distraction dance for 10 hours. This is great stuff. You've been distracted. Got me good. We need an independent, powerful AI that can do millions of random searches that are coming from one species so that it messes the collected data. It's interesting, but I feel like you would want to do something where like it ran, because like Google would obviously know if you're making like they don't allow like, you know, millions of searches at a time. They'll probably block you at some point. But like, you know, if you're like AFK or something, you just run a program that like, you know, does like random dog pick searches. That's actually a really good idea. But yeah, you wouldn't do it at the same time. You would just do it like, you know, yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. Let me run my, you know, Google ruining software that just keeps searching random shit. I wonder how many people would use it though. And I'm sure Google would do something against it, like freaking. I mean, yeah, if you can run it randomly, then yeah, that would be better. Because like if you run it, you know, if it consistently sees that you're running the software at night, then obviously it's gonna do something about it. But if it just constantly, like, honestly, if it just ran, I was gonna say if it ran from a different server, but it would have to run from like your IP. Sekras, how's it going? How was the demo? I think it went well. I finished everything that I wanted to finish. Any bugs? So there is one bug. That's what I'm trying to solve right now. It's a bug that doesn't really happen. So like if you alt tab while you're switching scenes, sometimes the rooms don't get connected. So what I'm trying to do now, originally what I did to connect rooms was I used raycasts to check like rooms that were next to each other. But now I'm going to run this all in the tool script or like on the ready function, and also set the size of the checkpoints in each of our rooms. So yeah, I'm just trying to run everything in the tool script, and like reduce the amount of things that we run on the ready function. It wasn't game breaking, really, but yeah, it's a cool new thing to work with. Cool new thing to work on. And I really don't like the fact that we're running raycasts and editing the sizes of things in the, you know, when we run the game. So yeah, we're working on that right now. We were a bit stumped earlier because I didn't want to change the. So alt tab and transition is not happy. Yes. That's what I experienced. I don't know, like that's what I think happened. But yeah, just to ensure it doesn't happen again. I couldn't get it to happen after that. Like I thought I could replicate the bug, but it didn't. It didn't do the thing. So we're just solving any possibility of it happening again. Or yeah, preventing any possibility of it happening again. But yeah, so what I'm doing is like I'm setting the sizes of all of our checkpoints at the entrance of each room, but I still want this node to be the owner. So what I'm doing now is we added a export variable, and it's gonna run on the ready function of this node, but I didn't want to set the owner to be the room, so yeah, we had to do some shenanigans. Or I just figured out that we can do it this way, where we still trying to figure it out, but yeah, we set the scale from our room script, and then we'll save the information, but then on the ready function of the checkpoint is when we'll set the scale based on the export values that are set up here in the room script. We'll see how it goes. Also, the chat is distracting me, like, for the past 2 hours, so we're working pretty slowly, but it's chill. We got a lot done during the demo stream, so I'm cool with taking it easy. Should get a really cheap laptop. Thanks for explaining, but I have no clue how your room transition works. So, do you want me to explain it? But I can, but it's also not that interesting. Okay, sounds good. Hope you're doing well. That's a lot of rooms. Smiley slimes. Smiley smiles. Slime. Smiley smile slime. Welcome. Yeah. Okay, so we need to do some more stuff here. Should I make a new script here? Yeah, let's do quickly. I'm gonna say the set extent script. I'm gonna copy this real quick and put it in the set scale export here. Do we need to record the position as well? Yeah, I'm just gonna record. Yeah, I'll just put everything here. Ceiling.force if collision box. So anything that messes with the position and stuff, we can't do. We can do it on the ready function. But yeah, I guess the only thing that we need to do is set the scale. So the collision scale dot y is equal to this distance divided by 2. Everything else we can get rid of. Temp is equal to distance. The position is equal to negative distance divided by 2 plus 8. So this is what's going to be running on the ready function. So we set the collision.scale, and we're also going to say collision box. Not dot distance, but basically this dot y divided by 2 plus 8. And I think that's it, actually. I hope this doesn't... Does this technically run... So far it hasn't. Let me close this. Okay, something is happening, but yeah, we didn't... Oh yeah, that's interesting. What's this? Position is 7.5. We'll fix this. What's your take on JavaScript? I have no take. I don't know what JavaScript is. I want to answer your questions and I want to talk, but I also want to work on my game. You guys are so active today. Collision scale, negative divided by 2 plus 8. We set the collision scale to 4. Collision scale dot y is equal to distance divided by 2. Okay, so let's see if this works. So we go into our script here. We say run the save checkpoints. Okay, so you see everything has been moved to the center. The scale itself has not. Oh, actually, if we save this, and then we close the game, this actually might work. We'll find out real soon. Oh, yes, finally. It is, I think we can push it up a little bit more. Let me see. Let me see, +0. Yes. Yes. Alright, so yeah, everything seems to work now. So see? Why does this one look, yeah, why is this one like floating? Let me see. I wonder if it's like, no, we set the position there. Let me see the position of this one. I guess it's just how things get scaled. We could try making it like go up the entire way instead of how it is right now, where it's like slightly. Yeah, it's not perfect. Let me go back into this scene. Let me just look at the extents of this. Oh, it's 1-1. If we set this to 0, I think technically, even though, I guess we can check if it's the center. Oh, interesting. If we set the shape, wait, let me see. Now everything does get updated, no matter what. Seems like things get updated properly. Also, let's increase the z-index of these so I can actually see it. Set it to like 3 or 4. There we go. Nothing more than tricking someone to open up an exploit. I think that's what most hacking is nowadays. Since we've been getting much better at like cybersecurity, the weakest link is usually now what, like the human mind, right? All right, so how we're scaling these things seems to be incorrect. Because like, see how like the larger these rooms are, the more it keeps going down. So let me just figure out why that is. The position, shouldn't the position.y just be, yeah, it should just be this. I'll see you, Akron. Get brunch. By the time I eat, it's gonna be for like 5 a.m. So yeah, I mean, our entire game should work like this. Oh, currently we're running this on So what I want to do is actually run this script on the ready of the rooms script instead of what we're doing right now. Cup 2 of tea. Cup 2 of 2 tea. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Would be router. Yeah, it definitely is the network. Like, if you trust them, like, you know, if you get someone and most routers have like the same login information, at least from what I've seen. Most of it is like, you know, it's what, like admin password most of the time, or you can find the login on the router itself. So yeah, now we're running this on the ready. So yeah, we can run it both. We could even run this. We should even run this every time we enter a room, or on the ready function.
And now for something completely different.
Yeah, we would want to run this also on the ready function of like a room, not only in the room script.
And now for something completely different.
Yes. That one doesn't have a cooldown on it. Should probably fix that. So if you really want to spam it, you could use all your points for that. And there's nothing I could do. So yeah, this could be saved on the ready. I mean, this is good enough, I believe. Wait, we do want to mess with collision scale is equal to collision scale, and then the position that y is equal to the negative collision scale. Where is our raycast being placed? What? Where is it? Yeah, we could bring this down a bit. In fact, we could bring it all the way down. I wonder, it might collide. I don't remember if I set it to, I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. Just because I don't know. Yeah, there we go. It's a little bit more accurate, I believe. See? Save checkpoints. Yeah. I don't know why this one doesn't get updated properly. I think it doesn't. Oh. I think it's not getting updated properly because the position has already been manipulated. So like, before we check this, we also want to bring it back to its original spot, which is the origin, which is right? Or like maybe, yeah, let's just make sure this raycast, the collision mask on this one is 4. Actually, I don't think this matters actually. Here, let me see. We'll see what happens if I put this on the origin. Yeah, I don't think it matters. There we go. Everything looks pretty clean now. There's actually a missing tile here, but that's... there's no way for you to get across. So it doesn't matter. So some people hacked this home alarm system. Really shut him quickly. Huh. Alright, why didn't... Oh, what the... I wonder if this one didn't update because the player was on top of it. Let me see. Are there secret rooms? There are secret rooms, but not enough secret rooms. Oh, it's because our raycast isn't tall enough. I guess we can make it... Should I just make it higher? Yes. Might as well. More secrets, yeah. Eventually. I'm still trying to get like the base designs done, and then eventually I'll start working on more secrets. That's the plan. So yeah, currently set to -180. Let's do -280. Or yeah, -300. Okay. Oh, you know what? No, -200. This is like the minimum size of a room, basically. And we could also remove it. Let me see. We could remove the raycast once we're done with it. That yap stupid stuff and talk down to society. I mean, that's what happens when you have... I mean, to be fair, so do even people without power yap, so... Okay, wait. So this has been moved to the center, but it doesn't seem like the position got updated. I don't know why it got pushed up, though. Interesting. Let me see. Save checkpoints. I mean, I think we're running this on... Sure, save. Oh, maybe it was because of that room. Let's see. Okay. Let me just make sure everything has been fixed. So if I close this, go to World Demo. Alright, everything seems to be fine. Let's go into let's go into chapter 2. Alright, let's go into chapter 3 actually. And let's make sure the same thing happens. So you can see right now, everything is set to this really small room. I'm going to close it. And I'm going to open it up again. Alright, so yeah, that's the only problem is that we have to run, with like these scripts, you have to run the ready function first. It's kind of annoying. Or you can run a tool script, but Yeah. Or sorry, you can run like a set get export. But yeah, I think this will solve the issue that we were having in the past. Okay. So you can see these rooms, these checkpoints are teeny tiny. They don't even work. We close everything. We open it up again. Oh, we don't have a room script here. What was it? Chapter 2? Oh, what? Why didn't it work? It's supposed to work. Oh, I think it, wait. What? Why didn't it work for chapter 2? Because, you know why it didn't work? Do you guys want to know? It's because save rooms for checkpoints, check it, there's like that. For save room on false, we say, oh, if safe for sure. That's why. So it'll never work. Unless we click safe for sure. But we could say or set new owners. Or not set new owners, I mean. And then I think it'll work now. Nope, shit. If safe for sure or set. What? I thought this would work. If safe for sure or not set new owners, which is false. Oh, it's because we have safe for sure here. There we go. Just make sure nothing's broken in these rooms. Alright, cool. And the info gets saved here too, which is nice. Oops. So, the next thing we could do, if we really wanted to clean up our code now, the same way we would handle like setting the scale of everything, we could also, instead of using raycast to check what the next room over was or is, we would just save all of this information on our world, and the rooms would save like, this room is this, this room is adjacent to this. It'd be like a linked list basically, which it is, but it runs on the ready function currently. Okay. So we did chapter 1, 2, and 3. Let's go to chapter 4. Make sure it works in chapter 4. Okay, why didn't... I think it's because we never opened chapter 4. I hope it works now. Yep, there we go. And... we don't have a chapter 5, right? It's chapter 6. Chapter 6 probably... oh, it also has a room script. Cool. And there we go. Every room now has the fixed hitboxes. Hopefully, we can try... I don't know. I can try replicating the bug that we experienced before. Wait a minute. What the hell? Where's our hitboxes? We did all of this for nothing? There's no way we did all of this for nothing. You know, look, our hitboxes are... why does it look weirder? Why does it look weird here, though? Alright. Are we not saving it correctly? Let me see. Save room checkpoints. No, we are. Should be saving it. I mean, we go into this room and it looks like these rooms are good. Oh, wait. But on the ready function... no, we say if it's at our end. The shape keeps getting reset. I think if we change the owner to the room, this would solve all of our problems, but I don't know. I wonder if there's a better way. I guess because the actual owner of this node is the room switcher. So the only thing we could do is run it on the ready function. But I guess the actual scaling of this node is not the problem. The main problem, I think, is when we're running the raycasts on them. So if we can remove the raycasts on the room, on each of the rooms, checking for, like, you know, which nodes are which rooms are adjacent to each other, and save that information, and then get rid of the raycasts after that, I think that would solve everything. The hitboxes don't need to be really fixed, because yeah, the information here gets saved no matter what. The collision scale 412. So what we'd want to do basically is we would just check what our what node is to the right, or I guess the other issue though is when we do this, I'm pretty sure the node is called something else in the editor compared to when it's ran on in the game. We'd have to do something with like checking names and setting global positions there, and then like having, I don't know, some like global information saved. If we could do that, it's gonna take not a lot of work, but probably at least a whole stream to get it working. I don't want to start it midstream. This stream was kind of chill. I think we're gonna call it here. At least we figured something out. It's something to think about while I sleep. Although I'm not gonna sleep, I'm probably gonna eat some food and chill. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody who's online. I haven't had the chance to raid Arrow Axe ever. My milkshake brings all the boys to the so I think I'll go for them. This is online. Yeah, we'll go for them. Oh yeah, I'll do the playtests next stream. Zendra, if you're like, yeah, if you're online, I'll do it. That goes for anyone who wants playtest. They do have to be web versions. I accept. Proton has an exception because this game is on the Commodore 64. I doubt anything sus is going on there, but yep. Alrighty, I'll see ya, everybody. Alfalso, I'll see ya. Peace.
We shall try doing the Type 1 with some higher voxel resolution. Try 12 and